In astrology, there are 4 mutable signs: Gemini, also an air sign, Virgo, the earth sign, Sagittarius, a fire sign, and Pisces, a water sign. Mutable signs are the adapters of the zodiac, a little bit older and wiser. The term mutable is a quality assigned to a sign. There are 3 qualities: mutable, cardinal, and fixed. The qualities are one of the building blocks of astrology and are based on how each type of quality engages with the world. Mutables are the editors of the zodiac, the ones who complete the package with a winning touch. A plan can be sparked by a cardinal sign, then built by a fixed sign, but then perfected with the critical eye of the mutable sign. Mutables pay close attention to all the clues around them, and they often observe patterns and occurrences that others fail to notice. And thanks to the mutable sign's ability to think outside of the box, they often find ingenious ways to make the most out of what they have. Mutable signs mediate change and change their expressions frequently. They are often described as being diplomatic and assisting of others through their transitions. They are more flexible and comfortable with change than any of the other signs. They are the chameleons of the zodiac, able to fit themselves into a variety of different situations with little discomfort. They can, however, be perceived as being inconsistent, non-committal, and unreliable. The term mutable comes from the Latin root mutabilis, which means change, and as expected, it is related to the English words mutate and mutation. If you are a mutable sign, you are most likely flexible and adaptable and actually thrive on change, even chaos. Mutable signs have an ability to just go with the flow of life, no matter what is thrown in their way. They see no point in wasting energy trying to fight anything that they deem to be inevitable. Their swift changeability allows them to see life from many different perspectives. Mutable signs have a restless nature, and usually, if you are a mutable sign, you do have an ability to bring people and ideas together. You will have a natural gift for reading body language, which allows mutable signs to quickly get a read on someone within moments of meeting them. So be warned, if you have malicious intentions against a mutable sign, they're going to sniff you out a mile away. Each of the mutable signs mutates itself with the characteristics of its particular element. For example, the mutable fire sign Sagittarius evolves through learning, travel, seeking knowledge, and using intuition to glean the truth from all experiences. Sagittarius is a mutable sign belonging to the element of fire that comes at the end of autumn. You will often see that a person born with the sign in Sagittarius truly looks forward to the winter. This is a time of year when optimism actually has a purpose, since after all that dying in the sign of Scorpio and the middle of autumn, it speaks of a time where the future is evident. It is a time of peaceful sleep that leads to something interesting and deep that covers tracks of life and opens us up to it in the spring. The mutable water sign Pisces explores and adjusts to the feelings of others around them, often offering advice, information, or sympathy. The sign of Pisces is a water sign of mutable quality and speaks of the change in our waters or our emotions. It starts at the end of winter and prepares us for the beginning of spring. Even though it is said that the night is darkest before the dawn, Pisces know that there is light and life ahead. They have something to live for. They have a mission. They have a goal and a feeling that the upcoming life is about to blossom. The sign of Pisces might be the sign of ends, but it's also a place of change from death to life, from darkness to light. It is the sweet expectation of spring. The mutable air sign Gemini rides the circuits of ideas, taking in and disseminating what it collects. Gemini is a mutable sign that belongs to the element of air, and this makes it the most changeable and windy of all of the signs of the zodiac. Gemini are all up in the air. They often have trouble connecting to the earth and grounding themselves in reality. And interestingly, the other side of its ruler Mercury is represented through Virgo, an earth sign that shares the same quality. The sign of Gemini begins at the end of spring and prepares for the light and the joy of summer. The mutable earth sign Virgo changes through purification of the body and being a force of healing for others. Virgo is the other side of Mercury, practical and easy to comprehend, and also it is a sign of exaltation. It belongs to the element of earth and represents the end of summer, when we still enjoy the warmth but look forward to a cooler time of year. This is also a sign that holds the fall of Venus, as if Virgos look forward to the colours of the autumn to regenerate from the heat of all the summer. If you are a mutable sign, then your adaptability makes you a very good person to have in a crisis. You are most likely to travel well and look forward to adventures and enjoy different types of people and have an innate ability to exchange ideas, especially if a decision is needed on what to do next. The mutable signs can be, however, surprisingly good at the art of deception. It's not that they deliberately set out to lie to people, but if there's something they don't want you to know, they are absolute masters at hiding it. Mutable signs have a quickly evolving nature, which means they understand change intimately and are comfortable when dealing with chaos. Some signs can be so stubborn that they refuse to let go of bad ideas, even when they're proven to be wrong, but not the mutable signs. They instead embrace the unknown and enjoy hearing about new ideas and are open to alternative points of view. One downfall of mutable signs is that sometimes they experience the sense of multiple selves, and they sometimes struggle to feel real and solid within themselves. They may have a loose sense of identity and feel like a kaleidoscope, by that meaning always changing. Over time, a core sense of self will emerge with wisdom, and this is based on changeability. Mutable signs can turn this negative characteristic into a positive by using their mutability and turning it into a transcendent experience.